MMA Fitness, welcome back to the beginner series. I'm Pasquale and we're talking about the number 3 punch, which is the hook, okay? So, we're going to look at the technique of the hook. There's a lot of different ways to throw it, but to get us started, we really want to just have this proper technique, and let's walk through it right now. So, the first thing we do, of course, is fight stance like we always do, and the way that this is generated is actually with a hip motion and bringing your arm around. So let's just look at the upper body first. So the final result will be right here, right? So we're going to go from this position to this position. That's it, right? So the way that we practice is just like we're throwing an elbow at someone's head, just from this position here. It's the same thing as the hook, right? So you can see how that kind of works. Right, so what we're doing, it's a very short motion from here, and we have our thumb up, not meaning that our thumb is out of our proper position for the fist. It's just that our thumb is pointing towards the ceiling, and we have proper alignment all the way through between our thumb, our elbow, and our shoulder. It's just all one plane, all right? That's how we're going to start doing the hook. So here it is, just like that. That's all I want you to do, okay? Now, let's get the rest of our body involved in this, okay? So, again, fight stance. We're going to squash the bug on our front foot like we did with the number 2 punch on the rear. We're going to turn just like we did with our rear foot, but we're going to do it on the lead leg, okay? So we're squashing the bug on the front foot, which again generates power, brings our hips around, brings our body around. This is another big power punch, right? And it's generated from the legs and the hip. So it's not an arm punch, it's a full body punch. So what I want you to do to just get started on this is practice this motion. Might seem silly, but that's going to improve your hook 1,000%, okay? Just simply squash the bug and make sure that hip's coming around. Alright, now we're going to get our arm involved. Now when the arm comes around, that's it right there, okay? That's all I'm looking for just to get started. And of course, our chin is tucked into our shoulder to keep from getting countered here, and this arm is up with the block to keep from counter on the other side, right? So here we go. That's it. That's all I want you to do, just to get started on the hook. All right. When we start hitting a bag, it's going to be slightly different. You're going to feel it, but the whole idea is to keep from telegraphing, meaning that you're going to show your opponent exactly what you're doing, and to have proper technique. So that's the number 3. Okay, let's do it one more time. We're going to bring that arm up and over. The thumb is pointing towards the sky. We have alignment on one plane between our thumb, our elbow, and our shoulder. We've squashed the bug on our front foot. We have our hip turn to generate power, and our core is extremely tight. And we have this block up, okay? So that's the hook. Practice, practice, and I'll see you on the next punch.